Theo Hutchcraft and Adam Anderson, and they shot to fame last year when they were placed 4th on the BBC's Sound of 2011 poll. And that's not all. Since they released their debut single, Better Than Love, a year ago, they've gone on to become the fastest-selling new UK band in the world. Their debut album, Happiness, sold over 700,000 copies worldwide, probably more as I speak, and features such hit singles as Stay, Sunday and Wonderful Life, as well as a duet with Kylie. And we just played Stay there, and that is one of my favourite songs of yours. And of course you guys are, I don't know if you know, but you're a favourite of Radio 2. Did you know that?
What a build-up that was.
That was a great build. I'm like shaking because of the build-up.
I feel a bit teary. I'm feeling teary.
What's it like having all those accolades, and NME said you were the band of 2011? I mean, there's a lot of pressure on there, isn't there?
Yeah, do you know what? For us, everything's just been a bonus. We were on the dole for 4 years, and you spent a lot of time doing it, and then in the last year, it's kind of gone from nothing to everything, and yeah, we just feel very fortunate. It's been crazy. We've been around the world. In the last 6 months, we've been to, what, 50 countries or something?
Have you really?
Wow. Yeah.
Where you been? What's your favourite place you've been to?
I think we both got the same answer.
Yeah.
Japan and Iceland, there are two. That's where we're retired to.
Yeah.
Very different places. Why did you like them?
Because they both feel like you're on a different planet in very different ways, and often countries in Europe kind of blend into one another, but those two.
Where'd you go, Reykjavik?
Yeah, we did a video for Stay in Iceland on a black beach. Yeah, it's fascinating. And we've been to Siberia, we've been to China, Taiwan, all these places where...
Wrexham.
Well, you know, Wrexham.
I do wonder, how does this tour thing happen? Does a promoter come to you and say, hey guys, you've got lots of success now, do you want to go to Siberia?
Yeah, well, it's the fans. The fans made it happen for us, and like I say, you never expect, when you write the songs in a bedsit on the Curry Mile in Manchester, you never think that people in Taiwan are going to connect or enjoy it, and then we went out there and we were received as though it was a hometown, so...
Did you guys ever consider doing any of the TV talent shows, or did you think, okay, we're just going to do this route, we're going to write our songs, we're going to put demos together, we're going to try and get signed?
I think if we went on one of those talent shows, we'd be lost puppies, to be honest. We made music our way, and as soon as we started doing that, that's kind of when good things happened to us, so maybe Theo would be better suited on one of those shows, but I wouldn't.
Do you know what? We believe in pop music, and we love it so much, and I've always believed that the best pop music never comes from the top, it always comes from the bottom, and we made it with the belief that it would take us around the world, and I think that was what kept us going, and it didn't have to be X Factor, or you didn't have to be part of the machine to make pop music. You could do it just two guys in a bedroom.
But you always believed in your music, even when you were in that situation. I mean, did you keep each other going, or did one or the other falter at any stage?
That's the only thing we had to believe in, really, because we didn't have a job or any money. I was sleeping on Theo's couch, you know. We were kind of doomed in every other area, but we kind of had great belief in...
Was the couch not comfortable?
I mean, it wasn't the best.
I had a quilt.
I'd say that it was like, something a cat would reject.
Didn't you bring him an extra blanket?
I brought him a towel.
Oh, how generous.
A warm towel.
It was actually a used hand towel.
Too much information now. On September 30th, Hertz will launch a 14-date European tour in Germany, which is followed by dates in Croatia, Italy, Russia, Austria and Switzerland, before they return to the UK for shows in Brighton, Glasgow and finally London on the 4th of November. We're about to play the new single, which is Wonderful Life. It's out on Monday. Of course, you've got a lot of followers, you guys, on Facebook, and that seems to be part of band promotion and your fans finding out what you're doing and what you're up to these days.
Yeah, for us, it was the way in. We made a video about 2 years ago, just the two of us and a girl in a room. We put it on the internet, and now it's had like 20 million views or something.
Yeah.
And that was what got us around the world, so the internet has been the key, really. And now, because we've got fans everywhere, and they all talk to each other, and from everywhere, like China, like I say, to everywhere. It's great for us to...
It perpetuates the whole thing.
It's great for us to share it as well, because it's that thing, if you don't tell anybody, it's never happened.
Recently we had a couple of boy bands in. You know, there were the girls outside because of the Facebook thing, the Twitter thing and all of that. I'm not going to ask you how old you are, but you two guys are quite young, but you've somehow, because of the material, you've avoided that boy duo tag, haven't you?
Yeah, well, do you know what? It does differ for us, really interestingly. When we go, the further east we go, towards Russia and stuff, it becomes like that. And a lot of the fans are young girls when we get into sort of Ukraine and Finland, and which is a great thing because it shows the power of the fact that it's pop music, and whereas here it's obviously received in a very different way. So
yeah, it's kind of funny, really. In places like the Ukraine, I think they think we're the Backstreet Boys or something.
Do they?
And then in other places we're like Depeche Mode, so it is really funny to us.
I think that's the best of all worlds then, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And the singles, you know, tracks from the album also are highly crafted, aren't they? You've clearly gone into the studio and worked really hard. Difficult or easy to reproduce live?
It's a great challenge for us to try and replicate it live. What we've done is we tried to take the record and expand upon it live, make it bigger. So we got a lot of musicians.
Hertz European tour dates, by the way, September 30th, Stuttgart, October 1st, Frankfurt, then on to Munich and Dusseldorf and Erfurt and St. Petersburg and Moscow and Zagreb and Milan and Innsbruck and Zurich, and then November, Brighton, Glasgow and London.
I don't know whether to get tickets for St. Petersburg or maybe London.
Yeah.
St. Petersburg, a great place to play. That'd be brilliant.
I think I'm going to be down front in Zagreb. That's where I think I'm going to be. Listen, good to meet you. The single which we're about to play, isn't that a reissue?
yeah, it's just been around now. It was a song that kind of made it all possible, really. It's a song that in a place like Germany has become, it's never been off the radio since it was released.
Excellent. Hertz's debut album Happiness is available now. The single Wonderful Life is out on Monday, and they begin that European tour in Germany on September 30th. Great to meet you, and here comes the single. Thank you very much, Hertz.
Thanks very much.
See you later.